with us, or... I haven't even got the glorpers up on my screen. Let me fix that right now.
Yeah, that's you can't cast it without that. You can't do that.
It's glorping time.
Go, glorper, glorps.
All right, pre-fire in for the boost. A little jump over for information. 3 players at B for the Team Liquid defense. Ultimate and JKS to hold on to the A bomb site while this smoke is up. Both of them playing over in Boiler. They're being wrapped around by Lucky, who's coming up through that mid smoke. Gotta keep your eyes on it. Timing is everything as that smoke clears.
That's the shot he was waiting for, and it is going to be punished. Body completely caught out, and Lucky unable to find and post the trade. That's a bit of an overextension from JKS. He gets punished for it by Maka. They're into the site comfortably. Still a man advantage for this, and Maka, the unknown entity. Where did he get off to?
If they can't find him, this round is going to be in a lot of trouble. Maka in this position can do so many different things. He can push, he can flank. He's going to be aggressive, caught out. There's no getting away now. Good kills from Nerds and Ultimate, and that is the pistol round over. Liquid going to shut it down emphatically. And they start this map with a nice solid win.
You came in today, you've had your team chats, you've had your prep, you've had your sleep, and now just immediately getting on the board, converting around convincingly as well, with almost everyone contributing. JKS actually with 2.
Yeah, the duelie's doing excellent work, and I'm really fortunate on this timing with Lucky coming up. And I think he's probably seemed very surprised to see them in Boiler, because he seemed to have missed the fight a little bit. Nice yell out of Twists. 1-0, we're getting a second round bye. AK-47 on Lucky, Galil on Maka, and pistols surrounding it with utility.
Selfless move from Gravity. He facilitates the armored AK-47 onto Lucky. Maka and Lucky must make plays and connections here if they want to have a chance of disrupting Liquid momentum. Nade hurts Nerds. Could go down on the quick switch. Lovely! Oh, Maka! That's impact. That's maybe the round.
It can't be like that.
It can't be.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's not allowed.
It can't be like that, boys.
It really shouldn't.
Oh, that was way too easy. Nerds knife out. Naf not ready for that kind of a swing. It seems like a crazy swing, but why not?
Dude, is there a worse feeling in Counter-Strike than losing the second round after winning pistol, and especially in this manner? Just,
Yeah, the fashion.
Our B guys just immediately died to I don't know what, and we save now.
Brutal.
Just a Galil rush through a smoke. I don't even know if there was a flash. I feel like he just went for it.
Yeah. I mean, and also, I feel like Nerds probably has the head-to-head if he's not quick switched there.
Yeah,
That a quick switch already just thrown a nade. I'll have to see it again.
I think it was a quick switch. He was just playing at behind the boards at Old Car.
Right.
Yeah, like I was
for 50.
Yeah, I was kind of confused by that as well, but just playing the position and then not ready for a fight coming through that smoke.
Now,
okay, well that's the one you get.
Sure.
You know, we used it a little bit earlier than we would have liked.
Can you guys elucidate me? Here we are. This is the play.
Blinded, naded, knife out. Oh, there's also like a gap in that smoke that Maka can work with.
Oh, in the smoke. Look at that one from Exercise, trying his luck. There he goes. Starts off early.
They can't understand you.
No, but I think it's the tone. That
Hey, Jason. Let the man talk some trash. Jeez.
It is the tone out. You are right.
It's all about the tone.
You can feel it from the tone.
You can say, "Come over to my house and I'll make you a nice dinner."
It's a universal language.
Yeah.
The tone of smack talk.
Exactly. But yeah, just wanted to clarify. Second round, CT side Inferno. Do you lose anything by giving them top banana, not fighting for it in case there is a flood of Mac 10s and Tech 9s running at you? Like, what do you lose?
You don't want them to be able to just free reign to pressure the B-bomb site.
So you're me right now, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be Nico.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't want them to just like execute on us with everything, you know? Like if we just play in the site, like
It can just exit.
with the Tech 9s, you know? I don't want to give them banana for free. I don't want to give anyone anything for free, ever.
Okay. So you have to make them fight for it. But you're less likely to die to that kind of play. Like someone just catching a crazy
I
timing.
mean, jokes aside, there's two ways to go about it, right? If you do give them top banana, right, and maybe you want to play the retake, then they have close ranges with maybe the Mac 10s, the pistols, but you have a danger of dying if you fight for it, so...
Oh, well, they fought for it. Oh, and it's gone horribly wrong. The force by wars continue. Convincing. That's just one casualty in that one. 3D Max, after wrestling back for control, they've fumbled it right back.
Yeah, they just get destroyed. Even with Ultimate, this is a pretty labored spray to get this one kill. A little bit of a chaotic situation, but the fact that he lives so long gives Twist the freedom to swing like this. Fine work with the FAMAS. It's 2-1.
Destin, I want to see what you did yesterday in Face It.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Maybe we can get Chad on
The
the phone to
zestiest
tell us
I've heard
what happened.
JKS. Yeah? Apparently he's been on a mad one on the Face It realm.
Yeah, Chaddy's had him on the grind.
Yep.
Yeah, at 2 a.m. Face It grind. Getting the Aussies back together. Ultimate goes down in middle, and, well, it's only JKS, so hopefully Face It went really well.
Well, apparently it certainly looks like JKS is going to have to put in a good shift here. And oh, just over the smoke, it's Lucky. Good catch. Entry into the A site with the loss of Ultimate JKS. They are going to play the game of Inferno. This is an unusual start to Inferno, I will say. Constantly trading rounds.
I mean, it's crazy because what happens last round, Liquid a bit of an A stack. 3D Max wants to split A going through long, which is pretty good call, you know, when your opponents are on a force. Didn't work out for them, so now Liquid's thinking, okay, we're going to open 3B. They'll probably try to do something in Banana again. We shut it down hard on A. There's no way they're going to come back to that bomb site, at least not immediately. What does 3D Max do? They go A immediately. There's only 2 players there. Ultimate dies. JKS is left, you know, 5v1 in the bomb site, and now the rest of the team is just forced to save.
Yeah, but without taking a timeout, I think Liquid, someone on that team has got to just be like, look at some of these rounds they've lost. It's like this rush up middle, rush up Banana in the second round as well, and it's like, boys, they're getting very aggressive and very fast. Like, just be ready for this first engagement. Like, if you win that first fight as they come through the smoke or take that first turn, your odds of winning go up exponentially.
Oh, gosh, it's going to be intense for the save. Naf should be fine, actually, with this tight corner.
Give him an upgrade. M4.
Like one, you'll take it, and you get away with it. MP9 from M4.
And you know, Alice, to just kind of finish that discussion about what to do in the second round if your opponent's planned. I mean, ideally, for me, it was always about, I want to figure out what the Ts want to do, because they have limited guns and utility. You know, they have to either pick utility over weaponry. So you use some of your own utility at the start to see, okay, do they want Banana? Do they want mid? What are they doing? And that allows you to react with good information in the mid round. But it's important not to get caught in the early round.
Well, that's the early round right now. We're giving it another go. This time safe. Naf spots him out. Nerds close sandbags. Could be vulnerable to the double nade. Naf gets smoked down. Forced forward. Nade put him on 32 points of health. Big exchange here for Nerds. He swings in. Does finish off Lucky thanks to the flashbang of twists. Jobs are good and get out of there.
Yeah, you might want to fall back and boost Nerds up with that red HP. Just have him swap out the utility and get him into a safe position to be able to stick around. They're going to rotate everyone off. Oh, this seems to be a trend of Liquid recently.
It's Team Liquid for you.
Now, they have smoked off the choke point. Yeah, I'm thinking of that train game where they left the B bomb site open. That's a big talking point. They shift over during the timing of the smoke, and you can see Naf heading back. So, not the craziest thing in the world, but in a 5v3 felt uncomfortable. Ultimate gets the damage, not the kill, but sticks around for more.
JKS baited it. Bloody hell. Oh, he was leg shot as well. Exercise has hit a bit of a banger-ranger there, and yeah, Twist falls next. They take the A side by force, and nothing for Naf to do.
It's just one of those things, man. When you watch Team Liquid, sometimes you feel like, can you guys just relax for a little bit?
You don't have
I mean, seriously, every time it's, you know, either started round, let's do this stack, let's do this gamble. Now we're going to leave this for 5 seconds, leave the B side empty for 10 seconds. Okay, now we're 4A, so we need to re-aggress mid. We're there in numbers. Let's constantly do something, and so on, and so on, and so on. There's a point at which you're overdoing things. Like 3D Max is 4v5. Okay, they have top Banana. Like, you're just going into them, giving them the kills. Why don't you make them work for it? Ooh. It's an op in play, they have to go through him.
And that's a tough loss to take. Oh, okay, good start. Ultimate, nice shot. We'll get one back. I mean, it's also like, it's just painful because it's also an economic tower. They're not ready for this still.
Fighting!
They're just not ready for this still.
Max are so in your face right now. That's a nice tag. Ultimate's already contributed one, now tags up another, and actually plays forward to try and spam with that USP. I like this. He knows he's playing for the pick. He knows that his teammates are only operating with sidearm. At least JKS is.
Oh, nice nade. Position given up, though. Okay, distracted by Ultimate. AK-47 now inside the bomb site. JKS gets dangerous. Ooh. They've got to turn the corner. 2 players here. JKS goes down. Naf, the flank. A nice double kill. And Exercise left alone in the pit to go down last. Back and forth.
Man, you guys are so fucking bad.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, yeah. We wanted the shit talk. We got
it, baby. Let's go.
Honestly,
get him fired up
we've
early.
Seen so far falls under that umbrella, right? But First half of the game, first game of the day.
He could only afford 2 rifles because of the saves. The rest had pistols and a scout for ultimate. He opens up the account, tags up another. This was a very audacious pick to be hitting that one. Ooh. Lovely start to the round. Maka getting very aggressive with it. They are just smoking top mid and walking up.
Yeah, they're just going for it. But I mean, you can tell that Liquid's starting to get that idea. Even though the initial fights haven't been good, that kind of a fast flank from NAF is like, that's the understanding. They're sending a lot of bodies up middle.
Trash, man. You guys are so fucking bad.
If you ever wanted like an example of why you should play like 70-80% of your rounds default, it's the first 6 rounds of this game. Because when you are guessing and blindly doing things, so many things can go wrong.
Yes.
Like one kill not going your way can turn the whole round on its head.
All right, well, I like getting this twist in round 6.
Hell yeah.
I like
Hell
getting this twist in round 6 of
Map
map 1. Yeah, bring it, make it more. Now, Liquid's got to be careful about this smoke in the half wall. If they ever choose to play top banana, we know that 3D Max is throwing that one with the gap that they've used to try and peek towards the spawn choke point or the B-bomb site choke point a number of times. The NAF and Nerds have to be very aware of that possibility.
Keep an eye for smokes, so they're just trying to delay them a further junction. And it seems to have, served its purpose. So the entirety of 3D Max still around T stairs and deep banana. A lot of teams starting to utilize this one all the way from T stairs. It will provide the cover on the long side. Will it?
Everyone's voice cracks every once in a while, guys. Everyone be nice out there in Twitch chat.
Yeah. Especially when you weren't expecting it. Your body wasn't expecting it.
Right.
It just kind of came out.
And you have to be committed.
Yep.
You have to continue. Yeah, I got to finish the
Can't
sentence.
stop the sentence. Seriously. Nerds. No one's looking, but he just gets flashed off. Perfect timing from Maka's flashes, layers them nicely, and Nerds and NAF just collapse. Things you hate to see.
Yeah, really. And the back and forth of this half continues. No one can win 2 rounds. Excuse me, 3D Max did win 2 rounds previously, so I take that back. But still, no one able to get any momentum to have like some kind of a devastating streak in this round. And such a convincing victory with the pacing and the style that 3D Max is going for it that Liquid's been able to save and constantly rebuying. Nerds has plenty of money to buy an M4 in the next round in armor. So we just try again. 4-3 in the favor of 3D Max. What a weird game to kick things off.
A bit of a tough round
to
hold for the B guys with only an incendiary, I think, left on NAF. When a full execute comes in, you need more to be able to hold and do something there. So that's why teams usually, when they run out of utility, play 2 CT, 1 on the boost, do a boost in new boxes if they have a smoke left. Right, because this way it's all left out to the duels, and they have, the flashes sort of make you unable to have first contact, and
mid push
already spawned.
Okay, Nerds. Yeah, he's unhappy. He wants to fight, and exercise will oblige. First body down, body swings out for the second. It's Twists and Nerds in combination, a triple from the MP9. This is crazy Counter-Strike. What are we watching?
This is such a brawl in this game. What? Everyone just wants to be the aggressor. Mako left alone with 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock in a 1v4. This game has been so fast-paced.
This is Pro League. This is Pro League, right?
What the hell is going on, Alex?
I don't know. This feels like one of my Face-It games. Everyone's just running and gunning.
Oh my lord. Yeah, there's
Except the guys in those games shoot harder.
Yeah. Crazy.
Now he's got the bomb and he's gonna get B and plant the bomb.
Not the Liquid 1v4 fumble. I'm not subscribing to that newsletter.
They are going to lose it, but a bomb plant would be a victory of sorts for Maka and 3D Max. He has no clue the B bomb site is clear. He'd probably be amazed if somebody told him it was. And I think he's missed his window for that plant. Smoke's going to fade shortly, and then he'll have no cover.
Jumps a good one.
Maybe that is the thought process, right? I mean, they're not going to expect us to leave an open bomb site with 4 players alive, and he's going to spend so much time clearing everything that we'll be back there.
That his smoke will fade, and then he'll try and,
Right, but let's recap this. 2 CTs run down middle at maximum velocity and leave with 3 kills for 1. Yeah, that's pretty comfortable. JKS even putting the cherry on top.
Yeah, 2 players, 1 still at top mid, and 1 JKS the late push on balcony to watch ult for that wraparound.
Let's go.
Okay.
More demure. A lovely touch of aggression. JKS just brings the fight. It's so clear to me. Like, I'm not in the team comms, but it feels like the team chat ahead of this one is, let's play, let's put our balls on the table, as Yanko would say.
Yeah, my favorite saying, Alex.
Yeah.
And they keep bringing them in this round.
Just balls everywhere.
Just one by one, keep putting them up on the table.
Keep, you know, hitting you on the head.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's looking like. We've got 5 AK-47s on the CT side now. 3D Max have been running mid, running banana at maximum pace. CTs have returned the fave. They've fought fire with fire.
JKS even had to drag his gigantic ones back to pit.
Yeah, after his
30
aggressive.
seconds after the window peak.
But starting with these aggressions, I suppose it's going to thwart any 3D Max funny business.
I think that might be the logic behind it, is like when you're running as fast and you're executing as aggressively and fast pace as 3D Max has been, you're missing a lot of the details on the tracking up to the point of contact, right? You're not throwing your molly and your utility up in the window to prevent that push. You're not holding for that kind of a peak. You're trying to get stuck in very, very quickly. And Liquid's like, all right, if you're going to do this, we're just going to attack you while you're getting to that position. And I think now, after the mid push and after this kind of aggressive peak into all mid, if you're 3D Max, you kind of have to pump the brakes. I think you do need to slow it down now. This fast-paced style has gotten you 4 rounds. It's done very well in the early going, but it's time to switch it up for these last 2 or 3 that you're going to play.
It was just a really good call from Team Liquid because money wasn't ideal for 3D Max, so you know they probably, even if they have a molly, are not going to spend it on window. A couple of pistols there perhaps, so the long range from the guns in window would have the advantage. And yeah, a very important. Is that the first consecutive?
No.
That's the first. No,
First consecutive for
3D Max
Liquid.
1-1,
Yeah, first consecutive for Liquid.
But the question is this going to be the first 3 rounds consecutive? Presumably, given
It should be.
Presumably. It's only a flashbang. The only investment is a $200.
Anyone feeling motivated to give it a guarantee?
You know what?
Indubitably.
Yeah,
I will.
You're going to give it the
This
guarantee?
has the Alex Richardson stamp of approval. This is a guaranteed 6th round for Team Liquid.
Okay, well,
Look at that.
oh yeah, the nades have set you up nicely. The nades have set you up very nicely.
That's what you get with the Alex Richardson guarantee,
That's the
Jason.
kind of guarantee I bring to the table.
That's what I'm talking. I'm talking
Yeah.
everyone's dead in the first 5 seconds. That's the guarantee I like to offer. Globin L. That was a quick one.
We've been, Henry's been trying to do the whole, the Royal Flush is like 4 AKs on the CT side and an AWP.
Yep.
So what's 5 AKs? There's no AWP.
It's a straight.
Just a straight?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
Or just a flush.
I don't know what they
High
mean.
flush.
High
It's a
flush.
high flash.
You said it just right, Justin. Like, we need to take the fight to them. Ever since that we started to just take the fight to them, we started to win rounds.
How funny would it have been if he was like, you were right, Justin, when you said, yeah.
Well, you were right, Justin. Let's put our balls on the table. Yeah, you were right. This is not medical advice.
This is not medical advice. In fact, just assume that nothing we say is advice.
Ever.
Ultimate is, okay, they're creeping up on his
Flash,
position.
flash, flash.
Oh, perfectly timed. Oh, nicely done. Traded out, and JKS went down throwing the flash.
Oh.
This round is all 3D Max.
You know, it's when I said bring the fight to them, I didn't mean running through the smoke. Yep, that's 5. It is very, very intense Inferno. This is playing like no Inferno I've played or cast before. Some hyper-aggressive and some very swift round ends. It looks like Twist and Naf are at least maneuvering closer to perhaps just get some exits.
Well, I mean, you might not want to risk the AK-47s. It's low percentage, but you can go for this if you're Naf and Twist. You have a smoke. You're going to be buying in the next round. You got plenty of money, so you could actually pick it up.
What if you just walked in at the last?
There's no one here.
Oh, he doesn't know. The AK's nice. The AK's nice.
If he had the smoke, I think he goes for it. Twist had the smoke.
Yeah.
He had already backed off to the V-bomb site.
True. 6-5 scoreline. Quiet and subdued 3D Max. This is their territory, I'll remind you as well. In this do-or-die match, they've chosen and elected to take it to Inferno. This was the flash play. It was good from Ultimate to get 1, but you can see how that crouch cost him a very easy target for body. And yeah, the round ending with JKS getting taken down, really.
All right.
How quick's this round going to be?
Where's 3D Max rush in this round?
How quick is this
A,
gonna be?
mid, B. What are we working with here?
That's all their team comms are. It's just a letter.
Oh, utility down in Banana. Naf backing away with the op. CT side double op setup for this final round of the opening half.
Okay, interesting.
Nav's been I mean, he picked up the op a couple of times out of necessity when Team Liquid's needed. He's been a serviceable double op on certain maps. He spent, you know, maybe like I want to say like 6 months to a year as the primary opper after Nitro's departure.
Well, that's info, isn't it? He just saw 3 CTs. And fortunately, Naf's rocking an AWP. The double AWP makes up, giving Liquid the edge. Naf pulling the trigger, successful. Nerds and Naf to be tested. Flashes to delay. Rotation from Twist being considered. Lucky to starting to commit. Nerds has vision. Good anti-flash from him. Naf chips in. Here comes Nerds as well with the AK-47. They're both blind. He gets vision first, and it's a 7-5 scoreline. This is 3D Max's pick. Liquid have the edge as we swap sides. We'll be right back. Grab a bev and tell a loved one you love them.
Harry, it must be time for a tactical timeout.
Yeah, it's time for a quick reset and a refuel.
Well, that's saucy.
That's creamy.
Hey, did somebody call me?
No.
Give me some of that.
As he turns it, nice headshot. Just 20 minutes is all it took to get through that first half. A swift start to this series. Gravity found his voice early. Twist lost his for a moment, but it is going to be a banger of a game. That's what that first half has already shown us. Will Liquid be able to hold on to this, or will they slip up in the second half? I got Jason O'Toole, I got Janko Paunovic, and we got a second half. First map, first game, last day of Stage 2 for EPL's 21st season. A lot of nades for this one, Jason. I'm seeing a Molotov. I'm seeing 2 smoke grenades. I'm seeing 2 flash bombs.
Yeah, those flash bongs are going to be very, very nice at some stage of this game. Sorry, I just...
You're right.
Yeah.
He's cool.
It's just, you know... Whatever. Body's going to be peeking down banana. We're going to go to the A-bomb site. Here we go towards the A site. Twisted Naf up in halls. 3 players going to push lane.
Let's see. Oh! Exercise sat on his ass. Twist the one to do so. Good, nice headshot from the Glock. Maka trying to peek in for this headshot angle. Naf gets away with evasive maneuvers. The molly into pit does signify a commit. Gravity on the side needs to be found out as well. Spots him out. Maka, no one's seen him. No one sees him. Quick adjustment from Twists dropping in. It's a massive 3K from Twist to make this pistol. Here's 4 in the round. Liquid starting this T side off with a bang.
Go for the ace. You have permission. You are unleashed for the final kill. Come on, Twist.
You know you want it.
I know you want it too.
He wants to win the game.
wants the W.
He wants to win the
He is like that. But you know what? Give yourself a chance at this.
He's got him. Oh my god, now I'm nervous now. He gets a little awkward if you see the HP. Twist suddenly realizes, I don't want the ace anymore. I've changed my mind. I don't want it. I don't want it. I might have to get it now. Ace!
It was either an ace or a knife.
Yeah.
And if you steal it with a knife, that's a god tier play.
You're right. That is the rule. Yeah, you can steal an ace, but only with
a knife.
A knife.
Either way, disgusting round from Twist provides everything. The opening, this is a nasty shot as he peeks into the angle, just very quick headshot. And then he saves the day, jumping out as well with the 2 entrance kills into the bomb site. Well put together round from Twist, and that's the pistol for Liquid. It's both pistols for Liquid.
Both pistols.
Nice! Fucking know you had knife, bro.
And economical for the CT side. This is a perfect time for me to remind you about some things and stuff. Do you like things and stuff, guys?
I do.
I love things.
Stuff especially
Stuff's your thing, yeah?
very cool.
Okay, cool. Well, there's the EPL mailbag, which you can type !mail in the chat. Spell however you desire. You can type that and hit us up with your questions throughout the day. You'll be having Chad, Harry, Hugo, and Henry pull in the strings a little later on for the next 2 best of 3s. You have questions for them later on. Why don't you get them in, pre-fire them, so that they can have them to answer at their leisure, or for us over the course of this series. Also, if you don't want to listen to us glorping while you're trying to glorp, just head over to watch.faceit.com and you'll be able to watch without our horrible voices. And you can just choose the POVs yourself. Which POV would you be watching, Yanko? Is there a player you'd have up specifically? I think I'm intrigued to be watching Twists right now at 15 and 2. That's a pretty good shout.
Twists, the mechanics, pretty crisp. Nerds as well, with the aggression, always a fun player to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Nerds a lot. That'd be a fun one. I'm very partial to a good NAF POV.
I usually end up doing the boring jobs and the anchoring, so I'd probably have to watch NAF and JKS.
Have to, as if, you know, you're going to be disappointed in that.
No, my coach.
Yeah.
My coach wouldn't be happy with me.
All right, here we go. First gun round, M4's out, Famas out for 3D Max. All playing behind the smokes, controlling banana. Up mid we go for Team Liquid. Flashbang through. Oh, after that reload, surely.
Yep. Maybe not. Maybe not. Fading, backs are turned, and Ultimate actually does profit. Mac is in trouble. A leaping Mac 10 does not overcome him, but Twist will trade. So a man advantage, but look at the damage inflicted. Exercise is feeling low on A, and he's alone.
Yeah, and they don't have to commit. Nerds is still waiting back at ramp. The smoke is about to fade in banana. If they find this kill on body, the round's over. However, Nerds needs to be prepared to trade off Ultimate. With that low HP, Ultimate, Nerds, and Naf all really dinged up. It's mostly Twist who's going to have to create opportunities.
These are those rounds that are so easy to lose if you misplay them. And for Liquid, these are those rounds that have been haunting them at times. So you can see there is a little additional hesitance to ensure that they don't let this one slip.
I like the freeze from Liquid. You know, they're waiting for some re-aggression, gives them extra time to organize themselves. 3D Max is going to stack the B bomb site, and this is where things have been a little bit lacking for Twists and Team Liquid. You know, these mid rounds with an advantage, how to not run into a stack, how to not rush things too much. Also, not run out of time on the other thing, right on the other side. So this time they have the good read. No one in the A bomb site. It's still kind of dangerous, right? Like, if we're just theorycraft for a second, they freeze, there's no aggression, right? But what if 3D Max just went back to A and stacked that bomb site? Like, the ending to the round was still just
everyone go and let's see what we find.
We all go from short and from apps, right? So if there was 3 players there with the HP, I mean, they would have had a good chance to win the round. This is a tricky scenario because it's not like a 3v2 or a 4v2. You know, with 3 players, there could be 1B, 2A, and it's a tough round, but...
Yeah, and I mean, they have NAF with the ability to go scout with that MAC-10, but regardless, I mean, played it about, outside of that last finishing lack of scout, waiting for that B smoke to fade so that they have to respect the B bomb site and banana as well. Liquid played that round very well.
I think it's fine. Also, when you have the utility, that's what matters. If you use your utility well and there's still a stack, you can still, you know, clear out the bomb site pretty well. And always a better option than have 2 guys try to do something on their own.
So tag pause called by 3D Max. Just going to be talking it through. Get 30 seconds on the microphone for both coaches. Myth that it doesn't look like he's got too much to say, but a chance for Liquid as well to just kind of compose themselves. 3 away from converting their opponent's map pick. 3D Max not looking particularly deadly so far, but admittedly with both pistols, it's kind of it's been an uphill struggle.
How tall is Twist? Does anyone know? From the interview yesterday, it looked like he was more or less Moses-sized, but since I don't know how tall he is either, it kind of doesn't help.
He's about Moses size.
I'd say 1 Moses, yeah.
1 Moses, yeah. That's a unit of measurement in Europe, but for some reason the Americans haven't caught on.
I know, we like to have our own thing.
Yeah, but 1 Moses.
Yeah. We measure in nifties.
Yeah, yeah.
And only one of us has gone to the moon. Here we go. Oh, aggression from Maka. Traded off by Nerds. SMG's trading frags. That's crazy with the USP. Lucky finds a freebie and a man advantage for the 3D Max defense. You know, this EPL show, we love bringing the brain rot into it. I think it's getting to the players.
What, you think they've actually just got rotten brains now?
This match is the brain rot for players.
Brain rot counter.
It's just been rushing mid, rushing banana.
Luckily for Liquid, they have perhaps the last bastion of sanity on the server, Nav, who makes a great play coming out of apps. So will his team be able to link up with him?
Unfortunately, it's nice that he's in this position. He's got a MAC-10, so it's like he can't actually do anything from pit except tell him he has control of pit. AKs get pulled into a fight, and that's extra sad for NAF.
Not the fight he was hoping for. Alela. Trying to G themselves up. I mean, it's not over till it's over, but I think Liquid are having the same thought.
I think both of these teams are kind of like, none of us care how it happens. We just need to get the job done. We just need to win this series.
The process behind continuing to push here from Nerds. I guess he just wasn't expecting anyone to be fighting in front of the smoke after the first push.
I guess maybe thinking that because of the spray into the smoke, he might be able to catch him off guard and like not catch him coming through the smoke.
Right, like on a reload, switch. Yeah, but you can definitely see that the heart on the sleeve of Maka. There's a lot to be played for here. Valuable VRS points as well as a spot in the playoffs. Must end your season top 10 EU. Actually, not for Liquid. Oh, see, this is why you can't do anything more than that. You just have to say points are important.
Yeah.
And there's like 1,000 caveats. Well,
yeah.
Could be Asia as well.
I know. We can't go through all of the eventualities. Bringing out the Steel voice in his absence.
Stupid. Yes. Oh yeah, Steel, by the way.
The Twitch chat voice.
Well soon.
That now, of course.
Yeah.
Well, smoke fade at base of banana. I'm assuming that's what Liquid's going to use to come in. Flashbang over. Nerds takes tons of damage. They clear left. 1 for 1 from body. Lucky is forced back to drop a piece of utility at the 53-second mark. I think they're going to disrespect it. It's looking very likely they disrespect this. Spamming through, trying to break it for information. What? Oh, he's got another one. Beautiful from Lucky, and now Exercise builds on top. And JKS, the only one left standing, but not for long. And 3D Max getting a little bit of control here on Inferno. 2 in a row.
This is unfortunate for Team Liquid. You know, praised them for this call the other day. It's a nice one to have in the playbook. Perhaps part of the prep. You know, 3D Max, if they take B, they will leave one guy there, you know, 90% of the time or whatever. So this would be a pretty good call. Just chase that one guy down, take the bomb site. Even if you lose a couple of guys, you still have a good post-plan situation. But there's 2 players in Banana. They're getting bogged down while they're trying to push. And the CT is lucky just able to buy so much time that 2 more guys from A arrive to help out, get up on the boost, and Liquid didn't really have a chance in that one.
Oh,
have to half buy.
Yeah, but look at this. This is such a crazy play from Body. He's just going to be the fastest flanker in the West. And that's if his teammates don't kill him first.
He's open.
Yeah, be
Hello.
open. That push is suddenly redundant. You're just on the wrong bomb site. You have to go back, but they'll be planting.
Not only redundant, but actually backfires. Makes it really, really awkward for this B-bomb site.
He's not here. That's a realization setting in now as they get the bomb punched in.
Maka's very far away. He's going to be coming in very, very late. So there's some time still before that smoke fades in the choke point to wait for Maka to arrive. But all 4 members retaking from Banana. Teams have switched responsibilities, but still doable considering Twist has the only rifle, the only AK-47.
Not going to be easy to defend them as the rifles do arrive, swinging on through. One good headshot from these pistols and it's cooking. Ultimate's Deagle. Can he do anything? Yes, he can onto Maka. There's Twist with the recovered AK. Ultimate! Oh, and Ultimate's Deagle runs light on ammo. Spinning around on a dime, but Nert's alive. He can stop him. There's no time for exercise to be faking it out, and a Glock will close it down. Liquid on the economical seize their 11th round.
19-5 for Twist. He's having one hell of a map, and he provides the opening with the Tech-9 through the smoke. So perfect. What a map from the in-game leader. 11-7 in the favor of Team Liquid, and they force the 3rd and final timeout out of 3D Max.
Body's gonna be kicking himself. I mean, the one time he feels like he has the drop, I think he hears Ultimate run top mid as well, so he pushes, you know, to try to get a quick flank going, but his long player dies. Liquid books it to be through CT, and he's way too far down to be able to put up any kind of a resistance.
Good shots.
But then the 4v4 retake is still going to be tough. I mean, even with the advantage in guns and some of the utility, there's so many positions to clear and not enough time to clear them all.
And Twist played it really well, edging that smoke, kind of baiting his player over at first oranges. Ultimate hit with 2 bangers from the Deagle. Yeah, that's a good hold of the retake, but also it goes to show how tough it is to get back into that B-bomb site once you lose it.
Yeah, which well highlights how ambitious it was from Body to be pushing it. Now, another must-win round for 3D Mags to recover.
Silver lining, they still have a good buy going for them, so not out of it just yet.
And they have money for the next round too. If they were to lose this or need to save some weapons, they have options for what could potentially be a round 12 for Team Liquid. 5-on-4 now in the favor of Body, or in the favor of 3D Max, but that's taken away quickly with Gravity going down. JKS finds one at a boiler, but look at the push and hauls. Yeah. Exercise gonna wrap around.
You're not ready for this.
No, how could you be?
He's pushed it straight away. JKS has a little sixth sense about it, but Exercise traded out. It's Naf that brings him down, got a 3v3 established with time. Maka eats the flash, but goes aggressive, wants to maintain some sort and degree of mid-control, and that's Maka spotted out, baits the shot. Naf walks into him, does do some body shot damage, but it's lucky. Good, well positioned to punish the retreat.
Well, they know there's 2 players at the A bomb site, so back to B we go. Body's very low, but you do have to at least look in this direction. And will you clear this corner on this pathing? You're throwing caution to the wind. Twist does, and one of the rare misses we've... Oh, excuse me, ultimate misses. So Twist now the star player, 20-5 in a 1v2 clutch.
He's got this one. 20-5 indeed. He's been having no issues in the fragging department. Now just needs 2 more to secure...
Molly on Maka, though.
The 12th. You're right, he's opted for Nubox, so where does that incendiary go? It's heading Twist's way. Will he be forced into the fight? He does, stands and bangs, goes out wide. Maka doesn't trade. Oh, an opportunity, but Maka holds his nerve and secures 3D Max a necessary 8th. Ooh.
Yeah, very close.
29 HP, mate.
I know, and with the game he's having, you more than expect Twist to hit that second shot. Very, very close. Good save from Maka. With that extra money, it's going to be so helpful. He can drop an AWP over, or he can buy it for himself if he wants it. But 3D Max needed that cash very badly.
Imagine if he got 2 from the molly. That was kind of a baller peak.
Yeah, it was. I
also
mean,
tells you how little
they care about CT mollies. Yeah,
exactly.
It's an incendiary. Oh, okay, great. I can just stand in it.
I think Flames was telling us that yesterday. He's just like, people see CT incendiaries, they're just like, who cares? Like,
that's fine.
We'll fight in it. Yep.
Wait, he was on the cast?
No, I think he was on a podcast, actually.
Oh, wait, which one?
They were talking about Counter. I don't know what it was called.
I'll check it out. Thanks, Alex.
Yeah. No worries, man.
Glorp.
Body. Not deterred by his previous shortcomings on his aggressive banana pushes, and, well, it has destabilized Team Liquid comfortably. JKS gets one back in, drops into the mini pit. Shouldn't be much more to be said about this one unless Ultimate feels a crazy transfer in his midst. And so, yes, 3D Max make it 9-11.
Flag doesn't do much, but what it does do is force them into that mid hit faster than they would have liked. Timing, they didn't. They felt really uncomfortable due to that flank. So yeah, body kind of forces them into a bad decision. And 3D Max coming back into this. The gap is just 2, and Liquid have to save. Only pistols for this T side. A chance for 3D Max to get up to double digits.
Man, I'm so glad Glorp is back in the chat.
Glorp's been having a good time these past few rounds.
Like, I thought we lost Glorp.
He's flying through.
But no, the Glorp's back.
It's just a beautiful green as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the right green.
It's just that shade of that hue that makes you feel like they're actually sick.
Do you think they'd like understand if I went into like a Home Depot and it was for Glorp green?
Glorp green?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'd like my bedroom to be Glorp green.
Uh-oh, my God. Don't, not again. Surely you can't lose this twice. M4 picked up. Oh, they're going to push lane. They realize the weakness. Nade coming in. Perfect.
Oh, my God.
That might have just saved the day. Indeed, it will. A plant, though, from Nerds.
Is something.
They need it, though.
Yeah.
Help a lot.
Gets it down. $600 extra for everyone.
Hey, he already won 1 clutch with a Glock.
Yeah, but it wasn't a 1v3 with everyone with head armor, was it?
All right, Alex.
I just want to make it clear that we know that.
You always have to shut me down, man.
And it's just I don't think he's going to win it. That's all.
But what if he does?
But he won't.
But what if he
But he
does?
can't.
Oh, my, he can't.
It's unwinnable for Nerds.
They mollied the wrong spot. It's exactly what he needed. They have no idea. Oh, close.
Why did I kind of start believing?
Yeah.
Sold me or something there.
Because it's what you do, Alex. You're starting to believe as well.
I'm starting to believe as well, Yanko. There's a round we will forget. 10-11 then. I thought Liquid's first half, both pistols, I was starting to feel pretty convinced at the start of this T-side campaign, but 3D Max have made a pretty strong statement back. They've won 5 of the last 6 rounds of play on this CT side. The AKs are out, Macca's on the AWP, and Glorp is in the studio.
Oh my God.
So good to have a celebrity in the house.
I know. We've been waiting for this for a long time. It's lovely to have him.
This is a big one. Aggressive mid-smoke with and mid-push. Gravity. Bringing some aggression. They've already taken a whole chunk of damage as they started to try and battle for early banana control. A boost on the logs, but they can't kill Lucky. Lucky besting ultimate. No nade to finish him off, and Gravity right behind you, Nerds. You're not ready for him there. Great catch. Nice change of pace from 3D Max, and it's got them a 2-man advantage. Twist can't even handle it. Gravity puts him in the grave. It's just Naf and JKS, and 3D Max have tied us up dead even.
There's something to be said about the lack of fear for 3D Max players as JKS gets the jump on exercise here. Body goes for that lower banana push into mid when he's 8-13. Gravity was 7-14 when he made this play. They don't care about what's happening, still willing to go for plays and make plays, and feels like that's been the name of the game here on Inferno. We heard Mither talk about it in the timeout in the first half. Once we take the game to them, once we start making moves and once we're aggressive is when we're finding success, and kind of the same for 3D Max.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for Liquid to handle it on both sides of the map as well. Kind of a crazy game with the level of aggression we've got. JKS and Naf, 30 seconds remaining, 2v4. There's some players tagged up. They're going to go for this.
They should. I was going to say, I hate, if they were to save, I would hate it because you make the money so weird for the tail end of this map. Go for it, even if you die, everyone can have by next round and you can still play for OT.
They have the exact opening you would ask for in this situation if you were Liquid and you got to look at the mini-map and just say, this is the exact opening I want.
5 seconds, though. They need to be on planting soon.
Yeah, here we go. Planning default, risking the lane peek. JKS moves over to Graveyard. He's already gotten into his post-plant position. Nav stays in the bomb site because he's not sure about the safety. This is such a hard bomb site to retake. With the HP of Lucky and Body, can be easy kills and an AWP as well.
Is 3D Max doing a Liquid? They don't have a... Okay, they have 2 kits. Never mind, I was looking at the wrong side.
Yeah, but they've still put themselves in a really difficult position. Naf knows he has to get aggressive. And oh, that was it. That was the one. You're not going to get it back.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself.
Old reliable.
Yeah. More like old yellow. I've got to put him down.
I know.
Oof. It's a tough one, especially because, you know, when you hear that incendiary being thrown, you're licking your lips.
Oh,
your eyes
yeah.
go wide. You're like, okay, he hasn't got his gun out. There is a delay before he can even start to shoot me. I just have to hit the first 3 bullets. Oh, and you don't, and you don't. It's tough. It's tough up close. He's not going to be happy with that one. 3D Max quite the opposite, but there was a golden opportunity for that 2v4 to get interesting. It just doesn't materialize.
It is the painful thing. It just comes down to that one kill. If Nav gets that round is on. JKS probably gets one. Attention is not towards Graveyard quite yet. He might have a chance at a second. Missed opportunity. And now you've got to take your second time out and have a conversation.
It's really tough. Started with a golden opportunity, ended with a golden shower. But they have to find a way to bounce back. 11-11, 2 rounds left. On Inferno.
Old Yeller spoilers.
Guys, I can't believe I made a reference. I don't even know. What is that? Is that a book? Is that a film?
I don't know. Actually,
I think it was a book-turned film, but it has a famously difficult scene at the end of it.
Oh, and that's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what you referenced.
I've not seen. Okay, then go on.
Yeah, don't see it. It'll ruin your day.
No. More of a land before time kind of guy.
Also, some notoriously difficult scenes in that one as well.
Let's go. Let's go. A little bit of an abs fight early. You can see there is more members of Liquid than are typically here on the default spread. Ultimate lines up for the library smoke. Flying blind, Body and Maka. JKS shows presence. It is all a deception, and it's working. Lucky is isolated on this side. Now, maybe he's got additional util. Maybe that's not his last smoke.
And Liquid have used these mid-smokes a couple of times to initiate the round, right? They've played the fade, they've flashed as it's fading, they've come out of it blind, they've waited for the peak. Now they're going to do something over towards the B-bomb site, but all the attention is elsewhere. Molotov is down, but that last flashbang just wrecks Lucky.
Ultimate immediately shows this incendiary again, just walks straight through it.
Yep. I think... Oh, that's a good find. You go for this now.
You've done that.
You have money in the bank, 3D Max, so if you lose this round, you still got a chance.
That's got a lot to do. Gets the frag necessary, holding the cross, keeps that man advantage. There is still exercise coming in late from Banana. Naf responsible for that, trying to jump spot it. This time he gets the info safely. Now backing away. 3D Max accept that they need the rifles into the next.
Safely-ish.
Ish.
Yeah. Well, he's going to try and clear Banana for the exit for his teammates. Exercise. Looking for a couple frags at the end of the day. And not going to get it. Ultimate, he opens it and he gets the final kill as well. Opens up the avenue for escape. Liquid are on 12 and they've got one chance to close out Inferno.
That plant made all the difference. The 2v4 with Naf and JKS, sure they had an opportunity to win it, but just planting the bomb allows Liquid to buy, get some utility. They make the correct read in the end.
Look at... Oh, wow, I just spammed him. It wasn't him running through.
There was someone running through in disrespect. I'm assuming it was...
Naf, I think, the assist.
Well, here we go. Liquid, one opportunity to close this out.
Fucking sick call, Russ.
Oh. Sick call, Russ.
Yeah.
Coach hyping his boy up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
We can end it in regulation.
The shit-talking has calmed down. But I feel like at the end of the first map, you win this one with Liquid, you make a banger call, Twist up on his feet.
If this is the last round, we're all going to shut up when the round's over. We'll see if we can catch anything. Team exercise, kind of working on a 2-man operation on this A site. 5 members of Liquid are heading their way.
Okay, Gravity with one, traded immediately. Nert's gonna follow things up. Library is smoked off, so he's got an avenue. However, Exercise has slipped in towards apartments. When they see nobody else here, they have to have the alarm bells ringing. They have to be thinking, okay, one could be in halls. No one came this way. We haven't cleared it. No one's in pit for the post plant either.
What's Lucky up to? Is he gonna push through the whole time, or is he waiting for contact elsewhere? Now's the chance. He's gonna perhaps catch someone unawares through this Moto smoke. He's not doing anything with this. 4 versus 3. Exercise smoked off. Maka and Lucky waiting for the fade. Molly onto Naf's position. Forces him wide into the spray. Does tag up the AWPer, but drops into pit safe. Time on their side now, Jason.
Yeah.
There's a frag back.
It should be pretty much unlosable, but I say that, Twist. Finally a rebuttal from Pit. And there's Ultimate. Way too many bodies to find.
Nice! Go fucking sick.
And they close it out in style, 13-11 for Team Liquid. A struggle, aggressive first map, but this series has started with fireworks.
The likes of Nert's going to be influential in this first half.
I was going to say, if you're thinking Ancient, I think Nertz is someone that you want to look towards. Ultimate as well can be primed to have a good game. Nice start from him with this Glock so far. 2 headshots, forcing Exercise back. They've got to get the bomb, which might expose Twist to Lucky and Body as they push. Oh, there we go. Back and forth, Exercise. All 3 saves the day.
Puts them back into the meat freezer, Alex.
Yeah, dude, or the hotel room freezer, whichever. Good grief, that is brutal. That is crazy. How creamy was that?
And for very, very creamy.
Yeah.
Saucy. I mean, for considering how close Inferno was, 3D Max lost both pistols on that map. So having one here is a nice change of pace for them to start the half.
Yeah, they lost the pistol, but they won the second round, but then they lost the third, but then they won the fourth. So it's not like they had 2 consecutive bad starts in a way.
Unfortunately for Twist, he kind of would have loved a plant. That would have been his primary objective. One thrust into this, but
honestly, I think he's thinking he can win this still.
Yeah, he's playing like he can.
He's clearing everything. Okay, the problem is he's going to run into 2.
Yeah. Exercise. What an incredible little sequence out of him.
Saves the day.
Yeah. He had so much pressure applied to him. The fact that he kind of tends to A main, swips back in time to Donut. Some great shots were hit. Yeah, disbelief on Macca's face. This second one and then a third as well as the swing for the trade comes through. Really comfortable, clinical clicks.
3 bullets and 3 kills. Not too shabby. 1-0 and a second round buy from Team Liquid. Tech 9's armor. Oh, they're coming for it, baby.
Late mid pop, Body to be tested by Twist and Nerds. Where's that Tech 9? He's out of ammo. A messy commitment to the limited magazine capacity.
Can he do it twice?
I'm not so sure he can. Walking out of that smoke is JK, yes. And, ooh, couldn't really compose himself. It's Nerds as well with that recovered M4. Does well to find the first. Gravity actually equalizing. And now Lucky pushes in through the smoke to confirm the round unless Naf can get clutchy. Not today! Alela. Hey, just leave their mothers out of this. I
know. Why is it always got to be about the mothers?
Leave the mothers alone.
They're nice people.
Yeah.
All right, well, close rounds. Uncomfortable very much for 3D Max. Nertz almost makes this really a cinching performance over in Donut. Needed that second kill.
Just a little bit off from Liquid at the start of the game. Had a man advantage in that round a couple of times.
Oh, okay. It wasn't about the mothers.
It wasn't about the mother.
No.
It was about the haircut.
About the haircut. He said
you got a silly haircut. Yeah. That's better. That's fine. I approve. Double thumbs up from me.
I kind of like the mothers better.
Yeah, I bet you do, Jason Moses O'Toole. But yeah, not a fluent French speaker. I'll stop trying to translate.
No, I liked it.
I'll have a go.
It created a funny moment.
It just sounded a bit like that word.
Yeah. And as an American, I just believed you, blindly forging ahead.
It sounded like loot with a P instead of an L. Nertz and Naf responsible for middle. They've already taken full deep control, but the CTs have flanked. And yeah, that's a horrible one for Twist to go down. How has that happened, he says. Massive gap. The elbow flank, the 2-man push. JKS got the bomb outside the doors.
Here you go, mailbag. Hi, you guys. Audio-only listener here. We do love audio-only listeners. It's been a while since we've heard from them. Much love from Istanbul. Got a short question for you. I don't know who this is. Do you guys believe in Joe Hendry?
Joe Hendry.
All right.
You know, Jason, you probably now just this is like some cult dude that you've asked about on stream. Like maybe Google the guy first before you ask about him.
I know, but you know, I'm trying to just chit chat about haircuts.
Or maybe he's friends with Joe Mama.
Scottish professional wrestler and musician. He seems like a believable character.
All right, seems like a real guy.
He's a wrestling man.
He's a real guy.
Not really wrestler fans in here, so
no, we can't really go anywhere.
Why haven't we ever had a Scottish caster?
You know why?
Yeah. Not really.
3-0. And here we go. Guns are out for both sides. AK-47's on Liquid. Let's see how they choose to attack in the middle. Nerds is there. JKS is there. Twist and Naf going to handle B lane control. 1-2-2 split for the defense. Maka at A. Exercise and Body taking on middle.
Body!
That's a big swing and a big headshot.
Dead now. Comfortable conversion of the opening. Looking to take some ramp space off the back of this. It's Gravity that's aggressing. Twist and Naf responsible, but smoked off is Naf. Fades now, but he's across, and yep, comfortable again. Twists had the crosshair in the right place. Good read of the situation. A natural reaction upon losing some of that mid action is to start walking down the ramp. Lucky's having a go now. Naf will be receiving him.
Nerds is starting to probe into this A bomb site, so he's going to start calling things clear. Bomb is already shifting as well. 3D Max going to try and save these weapons. As long as they don't push out of the B bomb site, they should be fine. Twist and Naf are keeping them boxed in, though. Liquid actually in a pretty good position to hunt and try and take some of these guns away if they want to risk it.
Oh, that's not gone ideal. Actually getting a bit scary on B, so he'll get away from that. Nerds is good to lock in the round, and Maka dead to Naf.
Nice boy.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, little flick of the wrist from that one there, Mytha. Don't want to damage the mouse hand. Be cool.
Yeah, everyone chill.
Take it easy.
It's valuable wrist hands. Okay, 3-1. Maka's going to get the ult. 3D Max push everything all in.
Let's see what happens next.
That's going to be a big fight to keep track of. Nerds in middle. That's going to be where a lot of action happens early on. And if he continues to have success, 3D Max is going to have a tough time.
Yeah. Sometimes the first round is the hardest round, you know? Gotten on the board early. The CT's operating with a real eclectic mix of rifles and SMGs. There it is. Opening kill. This time Body gets his revenge. Takes down Nerds. And maintains full mid control for the CTs. A different lay of the land now. JKS is on a complete island.
He turns into a lurk, but he's going to have to be... Well, actually, Ultimate's bringing the bomb over. I was going to say he's going to have to pick a timing to get aggressive at some point and make a play for his team. But if he's just here to hold on to the position while everyone rotates back, this will take, what, like another 10 seconds that 3D Max has to get comfortable, start setting up this push down B ramp, start gaining information, start figuring out what's happening on the map. So Team Liquid's actually in a lot of trouble if this takes too long.
Yeah, so walking down the ramp's fine. Nothing to report. Maka probably going to be calling one of those 3B players to start cheating back. It seems like Gravity is knife out, starting to pivot, just holding that red room gap. Body's about to leave. And here comes the A hit. Exercise. Interesting angle. They've actually got a molly for that particular deep angle. Ooh, snaps onto JKS, throwing out a nade. The drive-by from Body racks up a triple. Not a bad innings for an MP9. Oh, hang on. Naf, he's giving it a good shake of the stick, but catches a lot of flack. The nade should finish the job, but actually Gravity does just dart back into the smoke. Gets away with his life. And dead. Headshot. But Body gets a lot of the praise for that one. He got the first frag onto Nerds in mid and gets another 2 on top of it. Just around that A main smoke.
Yeah, timed just perfectly from the defense. Not only the shift over from Gravity, but getting the information and that smoke dropping in A main just right when everyone from Liquid arrives and is just starting to take their first step forward into peeking into the bomb site. That's crushing. Tactically outplayed that round Liquid. 3D Max on top of it. And they've got a 3-round lead. It's 4-1.
Extinguish on lane. Twist committing to this fight with Gravity. Nade will delay. And Lucky, what is this? This is hyper aggressive. Someone needs to be responsible for this. It looks like Naf has got just the Tech 9 on it for now. Re-smoke doors. Gravity spamming away. Oh, well-placed spam as well. Puts Naf on notice. Exercise active. They're so active. That's something we learn to enjoy a lot about 3D Max's CT sides is there's always moving parts and pieces. And this flank is going to frustrate JKS. Ultimate's responsible for it. He's going the long way around.
I mean, they have such good information, not only off this push, even just to execute the push, but they know mid is pretty chill. 3 players at the B bomb site. They feel like everyone's been stalled out by all that utility. And Exercise is about to kill Naf.
Yeah. And if he can trigger discipline it, which he is doing.
And as soon as he dies, like Liquid's just gonna be like, oh, this strategy sucks.
Hello and goodbye. Horrible way to go down for JKS. Under some false sense of security, understandably, given his teammates right there, just come from there.
It's the second time the proactivity of this defense, though, has completely unraveled everything Liquid wanted to do. The timings that they're hitting are not successful whatsoever. Their movements around the map are being tracked very, very well. And they just had no chance. No chance in these past 2 rounds. So 5-1.
I mean, it seems like for 3D Max, if they don't go for that mid-fight, they're going to push the extremity.
One way or the other.
And yeah, Liquid sticking around, expecting some sort of an aggression, but they were not ready for that instant A push. The timing was perfect for Exercise. Great start to the second map for him. And outside of that, you saw, Nerd gets an entry kill on mid, Liquid goes on, proceeds to close out the round. They lose that early mid fight and things become a lot more difficult for them. So we'll see which adjustments they'll make for the second part of this first half.
Max loss. Saved rifle.
Send Nerds out mid.
Yeah, I mean, but isn't it? It's impossible to take the first fight mid, right? If they double molly HE it, like if they do that, there is no way you can take that spawn out mid. But you can do these late pops.
Well, I'd pair him up with somebody. Have someone put out a Molotov with a Tech 9, get out there first, take some bullets, let Nerds play it a little bit more slowy how he wants.
Think of it a little bit like long dust too, right? If maybe you can pop up immediately, but if you can't, then you can do it slightly delayed.
Like this. Just like this. Exercise got a flashbang cocked. Body going to be calling for that. It's coming. Big fight for Body. Dead to the Tech 9. Awkward for 3D Max. Maka in a defensive position on Brokey. Should be good for the first, but baited shot on the jump across. They're advancing swiftly. Exercise puts the first man down. Oh, it falls apart. You needed that one onto Lucky. You really would have liked that if you're Twists. And spots out Exercise, but it costs him his life, his rifle, and probably the round. Ultimate scoops up the bomb, but costs him the ultimate price as well. Exercise with a multi-kill once more. He's having a great start to Ancient.
Might as well be the sun. Team Liquid's evaporating.
Boom.
2 drums and a cymbal fall off of a cliff.
Yeah. It's looking ugly. I don't really have any words to say at the moment. I don't even know if I can fault like the acceleration after that kill necessarily. It just gets stopped cold and bottlenecked, and everyone splits apart and has a different idea. JKS is alone trying to push Donut. 2 players go back towards Red Room. It just feels like that follow-up was just a little disjointed. Good kill from Exercise. You can see them just trying to take the space to be able to give a foothold to allow everyone else to follow up. And Exercise is playing a very good game off this pistol. Pushing the smoke, taking a risk, a calculated risk. And 3D Max making all the plays.
5 for mid from Nerds. There's the double HE. 68 to work with, and just a Galil twist chipped away at as well. Good procedural, or rather protocol util to stop and chip away at their health to start, but they're into A comfortably. Down goes Twists, lane called clear.
It's okay, you're already in the A-bomb site. Oh, if Maka finds one though, this is dangerous. Okay, JKS, he's playing a very deadly game. Fortunate to be alive. And now Maka calls it over, so it's going to be a retake. 2 players in Donut, bomb being planted.
Amen. Amen.
And JKS has got to be careful because wrapping around behind, he's got no idea. It's Exercise and Body, a bait and switch. You might get the first, you won't expect the second, and only 3 Liquid players remain.
Oh, Ultimate's got so much work to do. Nice flash from Naf. It's about all they have to celebrate. That is going to be another from 3D Max.
All right.
I love that he's brought his spit towel now.
Yeah.
He knows he's going to be chatting so much smack.
This needs to clean up every once in a while.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, good round, boys.
Little wax on, wax off.
Yeah, and that's how I imagine it. I imagine it goes from that, and then he presses the push talk. He's like,
yeah,
really well played, guys.
Yeah, he chills out.
Very good job.
This era of overthinking and people trying to be ready for everything, I really enjoy some of the simplicity from 3D Max. You know, they pick where they're strong. Okay, we're fighting for mid. All right, seems like they're going A. They're just push elbow and try and go behind them with a couple of guys, and the rest delay. You know, there's no like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait here for 40 seconds for a lurker that may never come, right? And it's really I don't even necessarily want to say catching Liquid off guard, but it's definitely working wonders for 3D Max.
Yeah, and also just there's no openings being provided by Team Liquid. JKS at 1 kill, Twix at 2 kills. Nerds hasn't been as successful as you'd like over in middle when he's gone to that position. And look at this. What are you supposed to do about that? That's an accident double kill with the end of a spray.
Jesus. Exercise with some spray control.
And he had that pistol round as well. He's been a beast on this map.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely looking like an individual that's actually having a bit of a renaissance. Individuals such as Body, Lucky, Maka, and Gravity have definitely had their moments, but it's Exercise that does seem to be having a strong individual performance here in Stockholm throughout ESL Pro League. At times he's been, you know, he's, in my mind, been categorized as a bit of a, you know, a weaker mechanical Link, but not seen any signs of that here in Stockholm. He's definitely pulling his weight and then some. Look at that. Take notes.
Just nothing going right for Liquid. They're just struggling to have anything to build on.
Come on, that was his mother. There was a mother involved there. Yeah. Can I have my translator in my ear, please? There was a mother. No mothers involved? You guys are bad. Okay. Thank you very much.
Who's got mothers on the brain now?
Oh, I don't know. I just heard mare. What else could mare mean?
Bad, apparently.
Oh, he said merde. Aha, merci beaucoup. Oh no, that means nice ass. Beaucoup. It's a really easy mistake to make.
Yeah, that actually seems way too easy to make that kind of mistake.
Thank you very much or nice ass.
Do you think you've ever actually said that to like the lady handing you your coffee on?
Xtaz told me, he said, why do you keep saying nice ass?
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long were you doing that? Like years?
Years.
Should have doubled down and just said, I really like you.
I think my missus just thought I was being really complimentary all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, nice ass.
Just a casual nice ass in the restaurant.
Nice ass. Thank you.
It seems to be like a fatal flaw in the French language, really.
Oh, nuts. Now is not the time or the place. But he gets it anyway. $1,500 dues injected into his bank account.
I think the French is the language I dislike the most because if you don't know how to speak it, trying and doing it badly makes you sound like a donkey.
I always sound like a donkey, so I just do it anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It's fun to try. And that's also how I feel like you are. The main barrier to like learning languages is the fear of sounding stupid. So if you get over that fear and just try, you're halfway there.
Well, I got to get over your fear to move out these utilities in mid.
Good,
yeah, it's spicy. Body gonna spam the corner. No. Now he comes back. Fordo's ultimate with the AWP. He ran out of bullets though. A little bit too early. Twist can have the follow-up. It's being watched by Maka's AWP. There's a piece of utility. Good find from Twist. Team Liquid putting it together towards the latter stages of this half.
Okay, Gravity down. Nice catch from Naf. Sprays him through the board. Hertz has got Lucky's rotation cut. If he chooses to advance.
They know Exercise is the A player, but they're wondering what the reaction is going to be. Taking it slow, working that B bomb site with JKS and NAF.
Well, the dangerous thing is Nerds. What move does he choose to make? Because he can be actually pinched from middle. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nerds spots it first. Now Lucky knows he's got to get around long and he's got to be aggressive. Nade in hand. That was really the only play he had. And NAF closes it out 8-3. Liquid putting rounds on the board at the tail end.
4 is better than 3.
Did he just call an A split? Did I hear?
Oh.
It's a split and then through something.
A split through red. Do it. The Portuguese. Strat that I made up.
Nice, boys! Fucking sick. Nice key.
What are you supposed to say about that one?
I scared you.
He's just trying to get through it.
He's just like, oh, there we go. They're coming. Oh, big fight.
A player killed Nerds through red, so they should just speed up A bomb site, and that's exactly what they do.
Yep.
Yeah,
Smoke off Donut. Molotov towards spawn. Careful for Temple as Maka rotates in. Just a pistol. Naf spots that. Can hold him at bay. Or can he?
Okay, we're fine. We're absolutely fine, because Ultimate is going to put down the Temple player. Lucky and Gravity are both behind the smoke on Donut.
That's taken so much time, though. That smoke is going to fade. That smoke is going to clear out. So Ultimate and JKS just back off the bomb site. They want nothing to do with whatever follow-up engagement is to come. They've got a minute to work with, and they want to reassess on the map. Control of the bomb as well as Lucky and Gravity are left in Donut, wondering where Liquid's gone.
I mean, yeah, it's a tough decision, right? Do you partner up and get answers A, or do you just partner up in the center of the map, able to pivot quickly between the two options?
You can see Lucky's pushing middle, and this can be a good information gathering along that wall, but he missed the timing of when he would have heard the footsteps, and just now they're split. So actually this gets really weird because they're split and they're wrapping around the A bomb site, hoping that Liquid have just parked the bus and are going to replant on the timing. But other side of the map, man, Lucky and Gravity out of position, very far away, only one kit on Gravity.
Oh, not the best flash. And now kind of telegraphs the setup. Who is he flashing for? Well, now it doesn't matter. Gravity slips up short. JKS has to be responsible for both of these now, and he's getting walked on. Gravity gets him, completely pantses him up to Ultimate to come up clutch. Gravity and Lucky making a round out of this for 3D Max. The smoke on the bomb already nerve-wracking, and down he goes. A 10-second defuse, no problem. It's a 9-3 half. 3D Max, they're cooking up trouble. Third map seeming likely.
Brother,
Boys, everything that we're experiencing right now, right this very fucking moment, boys, is like the emotional response to, I don't care if it's because that we as a team is losing too many rounds, if you as an individual is getting frustrated, if you're getting timed, if you don't feel like you're hitting your bullets, but you need to let go of all of these things and do what the team needs. And what the team needs is that we step up our fucking comms and we take control of the round and we do what is necessary in order for us to get us over the finish line.
Yeah, it hasn't been a good one for Liquid to start off the second map of this series. Exercise, he arrived in a very large way. A 17 frag haul over the first half of play. 3D Max trying to take us to Anubis. That was Mytha, coach of Liquid, trying to get the boys amped for a must-win pistol, and they're in the right place here. Faking it out with the lurk smoke and commit. Still, the stacked body on the A site spots them out and actually getting out. Okay, quick pivot. Nice kill from Naf. That was everything. They'd have lost the B site, and instead, 2 quick kills from their pistols has set them up for success.
And this is where if you're 3D Max, you're like, oh, all of our options got taken away. Everything got taken away. Liquid just have to not give this one right back. Nerds, low HP, extended duel for Exercise and ultimate from the bomb site.
Really important kills from JKS and Naf.
Oh.
Yeah, unlucky, unable to post it. Just painting a picture around the head of Twist in mid.
They've had some of the engagements that would have let them get back into this round, like that one right there onto Twist. There's an opening from Exercise.
God,
okay,
no.
Get sketchy. JKS alone in Donut. He's being wrapped from middle as well. He needs a kill. He needs one, and he's got it. Gravity, meanwhile, responds, and we're into a 2-on-1. Somehow, some way, this turned around so fast.
Oh no, Liquid. Into the 1v2 for Nav. 3 versus 5 turned on its head by the composed Frenchman. Gravity and Exercise with a pair of frags each, looking for the third! Exercise multi-kills on the pistol continue. And for Liquid, their nightmare.
How did
it's
that happen?
real.
Where did Gravity get that double kill? Where did that happen?
When? How? Why? All these questions.
This is how it begins. Another kill comes in middle just after this, so it's a 5-on-3. Oh
what?
My God.
Gravity, you cheeky boy.
At this point, it's just one of those maps for Team Liquid.
Holy.
What are you actually supposed to do about that?
I don't think you can do anything about that.
That's so messed up.
Bro. I can't believe that.
It's the double fadeaway.
Yep. Oh, this is quite aesthetically pleasing.
I didn't know the Glock could do that. You guys have already moved on. I don't know. That round still just has broken my brain.
If sometimes the Glock feels like that and sometimes it doesn't, you know? It's a cool idea.
Oh. Yeah.
No P2K enjoyers.
I've been using the P2K. I switched over. I made the swap after your little motivational speech.
Yeah, Harry's doing it too.
It's got some game to it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's nice. Between that and the middle of the screen view model, I'm cooking.
I'm moving mine further and further away from the center every time. Now. It just pisses
slide
me
it a pixel or two.
Yeah. Hello.
Make some money.
Money made. Making a money move. Okay. Well, it looks like it could be a quick one in the second half.
It feels like it. I mean, even that speech from Mytha, you can just tell as that first half we're on, like the calms probably flowing with Team Liquid. Not a whole lot of ideas, not a whole lot of solutions. A lot of people feeling like they were getting screwed in the server. You can tell the mood over there on that side of the studio is not exactly at an all-time high.
He said all the right things. It's just, and pistol started great for them. If they were able to convert and get rolling a little bit, I think there definitely would have been a chance. A lot of games are just momentum-based nowadays. With MR12, but now it seems a little bit too far gone.
Well, let's see. It has to be this round. Twist is going to be first. They step into him. They step into him for a double.
Oh, no bullets. Nerds. He's going to get punished for this. Need ultimate. Good work from him. And there's Nerds to secure the round. Gravity last to fall. A necessary round to get their CT started. More of that required, a whole lot more of that. And it is 3D Max in this kind of nasty territory where it won't be all the bells and whistles if they were to invest.
Yeah, but they got to buy just for no other reason than to keep the money low. You can't give them a save round here out of this first gun round and let them build up a bank that they can lean on for the rest of the half. So another investment coming in, and you're right. It's down to a Galil for Exercise, down to a Tech 9 for Gravity.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, so immediately they start with one less smoke.
Let's go, boys. Comeback is real.
Comeback is real.
And they've used majority of their smokes already. Body and Lucky, the only ones that can facilitate the exec. Oh, Body's gone. And so has one of their 2 smoke grenades. Fighting for this heaven does seem to be a very influential part of the map. Gravity cannot be allowed to get to, and that's exactly what Nertz ensures. Shuts him down. Exercise out on A, though.
Yeah, A bomb site's been completely lost. They're coming through Donut. Nertz is going to have no idea. He'll have knife in hand. Oh my god, this is...
Yeah.
They've left a massive gap. That's actually a really good thing to find, to have happen. Oddly enough, that kill right there might have saved a couple of lives. But they still have no control over the map, and just now Team Liquid is just like, okay, they're in A, they're in Donut. We have no idea where anyone else might be.
I mean, Maka's worried about an elbow push and someone coming from behind him, but surely you're not going to go B now.
Well, that is interesting considering his team came from the A bomb site. Maka going to continue pushing forward to his death. That one's a head scratcher. That one is the feeling of 3D Max maybe taking their foot off the gas.
One guy went Donut, other guy went CT. Where do you think a third player on A is? They must have thought someone surely pushed elbow and is going to go main behind us, but Exercise after that kill, I mean, there really wasn't a good timing for that to happen. I think just Maka taking the risk and running towards A is better off than anything else for you to try and do at that time.
Yeah, that one's confused me too. That'll be one that they look back on and maybe are a little confused as to how they made that decision, but seemed a bit silly. 5 unarmored Glocks step into A main. They meet Ultimate over at the big box. Only one. Oh. All right.
A round's a round, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would like if you're a team that's like had that first half, like having a really clean round there is such a feel good thing. Like a triple spray down from Ultimate and then you clean up with only Ultimate going down is like you can emphatically celebrate that one.
Like he throws the incendiary, he goes wide, his teammate flashes.
And you want to talk about the value of like building up that momentum that's going to be so critical for this comeback?
It just means you have to win this one cleanly now, which is harder to do than against Glocks, believe it or not. Let's see, I mean 3 kills on just the Glocks, now they're coming in with the rifles. Liquid's still the favorites on the bookies' odds. Maka out mid, claims a life. Nertz goes down. Twist finds Gravity elsewhere. This battle for cave and lane, it continues to rage on. Body spam down, but he returns fire, and he connects better. Ultimate alone, jobs are good, and call it 12.
We hated Vertigo for the smoke spam strategy, and there were just like 7 smokes on the map and every fight taking place through him out here. So again, much like Inferno, both teams looking to get stuck in the first 20 seconds. This is 12 for 3D Max though, and Ultimate has to save the op.
Doesn't look like he'll be allowed to, though.
Oh.
That was a war cry.
That was a war cry. A statement frag right there at the end.
And now, you know, that previous round, the anti-eco not being clean.
Yeah.
The consequences from that will show 4 pistols and 1 M4 for Team Liquid to try and prolong this game, really.
Damn, really good work on the ramp spam.
All right. Well, needs 6 in a row to force overtime, and it starts with mostly pistols.
Yeah, eyes on Naf. He's going to be set up for an A-main walk. JKS facilitating that, Maka to receive it. Flash is going to be good. And it gets them both. Nice, JKS actually turns just in time.
And you know one through the flashbang, so you don't want to go for that AK-47 quite yet. In fact, just going to leave it entirely on the ground. JKS and NAF rotate back. There's a mid-push. Liquid, the reaction from 3D Max is to step into the B bomb site and nobody's home.
Good call.
And you have to go for this.
5 players mid.
And it's planted for Cube. They have control of Cube. They have a smoke down at the box. Yeah, this is going to be a very tough retake. No kits for Team Liquid either. It's got to be fast.
Oh, and Smoke Cave. Oh no, there's no way they're getting back into this one. I might just start wrapping it up right now.
Yeah, there's another smoke Gravity just put out towards the big box as well. So B ramp is their only choice.
Flank for Exercise could be a massacre. It does just take the two of them. Body secures it though, and now 4 through the smoke. 3D Max are taking us to Anubis. The French don't go down easily. We need a third between Liquid and 3D Max. One of them's going home. One of them's booking a ticket to the playoffs.
Open team named the Glorp Corp.
Glorp Corp?
Yeah, that's
like
their
that.
team. That's great. Champions, I think, this season.
I mean, you missed a trick. You could have been called the Glorporation.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Glorporation.
I like that, the Glorporation.
The Glorporation. Anyway, playoffs are ever played. Let's move on from that. Jesus Christ. The neurotransmitters are barely firing, but we're going to go ahead and try and bring you the action. We got Janko Paunovic in the building. Say hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Nice.
See, he is here.
I told you.
Yeah.
A decoy, 2 decoys middle, then you rush mid to drop into the dart.
Oh,
Jesus.
Maka stepping up though. Maka stepping up. Oh, he's stuck in the open. He's got one. Almost another, but that's the B-bomb site overrun. Twist gonna cross in with the bomb, get that planted, and Team Liquid set up for a post plant. They absolutely cannot lose this.
Oh gosh, yeah, losing pistol rounds has kind of been their forte en français. Lucky versus Ultimate, but a big swing from the Glock. That's it, not playing scared, not playing too fearful. And a 1 versus 3 for Gravity. He is using the best pistol on the CT side, so we'll see how the P2K fares. Not today. That's a stronger start than we've seen some of the pistols for Liquid. They'll get close and
they'll be happy about that one. Yeah, well, now it's about not losing that second round, not letting it slip away.
That old chestnut.
Now let's see if 3D Max decides to buy up into it and contend for the round, or if they're going to play for the rifles and the SMGs in the third. Beautiful opening from Nertz. Stylish drop down. And a good hold of Dark of Khan after the fact. Nice and easy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's an economical. A full eco.
I think we're going to see Myther overcompensating energetically quite a bit in this game to try and get the boys fired up in front of him as well.
Yeah. I mean, they've made no secret of it, have they? That Liquid, haven't been feeling their usual selves. As far as communication goes, it's all been a bit over the higgledy-piggledy, all over the place.
It is exactly what Myther said in the halftime speech on map 2.
Yep.
You have to have the same concept coming into here. Like, it doesn't matter what's happened in this series. Doesn't matter how you feel like you're playing or how you've gotten wrecked a number of times. You absolutely cannot have lapses in communication and focus here on the third and decider.
Yeah, it has to stay tight. And understandably, not wanting to walk into a stack, or you don't know the financial situation of your opponent, so you're being hesitant, you are being cautious. And it does look like we're about to have a head-on collision. They're trying to fake out mid as they walk B, but that's exactly where the CTs have opted to gamble. Just staying as a pack.
Well, JKS is looking like he's going to get first contact, and then it's who swings from B main after that. Yeah, there's 3, 4, and 5. Now they've got all the information. JKS got to be happy with that production, and the round is won by Team Liquid. For those of you maybe just joining us, maybe missing the opening of the show, if you want to take a look at the schedule for the day, I was going to bring that up. Liquid 3D Max obviously right now to open things up. Falcons Eternal Fire is our second series of the day. G2 Gamer Legion is going to be the final one to close it out. Those are all either eliminated if you lose, moving on if you win.
Oh, that's going to be a banger evening schedule. I'm excited for that one. I don't know which one I'm more excited for. I do think the EF Falcons game could be a real ball terror.
Yeah.
It could be a banger.
Yes, it could.
Nico pursuing the playoffs of EPL in his new team.
And on point, had 74 kills in the series against Furia yesterday, like just playing out of his mind. So yeah, that one should be spicy.
Centaurus versus Nico, a battle of some of the world's most prominent riflers. Distinct style differences between the two of them as well, but that's a conversation for that next series. Let's get into this first gun round for the French defense.
Been pretty chill as opposed to the rest of the series, which has been high octane, very, very
That
aggressive.
Inferno was
yeah,
the
it's wild.
craziest.
20-minute opening half. Well, here's 3D Max doing what they do, starting to clear information and parts of the map so they can get a stance, a leg forward on an early flank, on an early push. A minute left in the round. And Liquid still aligning to take over middle. JKS and NAF with the bomb outside of A main. You have to feel like the finishing move is going to be a split. But first they need mid control, and it's contended by 3 defenders.
Ooh. Okay, well that's awkward for Nerds. He's in a lot of trouble, but combined with his teammates, they've managed to get the first. Twist puts body in the dirt. Smoke Temple, and now awkward for Lucky. That incendiary will not buy enough time. Camera wrap is imminent, but with Twist and Ultimate's HP, they are going to be cautious. If he times that HE right, he could get a crazy double kill.
Is there a gap in that?
Oof, okay, they've survived.
Decision to make for 3D Max. They need to make it soon if they want to go for this or back away slowly. They still have the chance to save these guns. There's no smoke. There's no kit on anyone for 3D Max. If Maka sticks around, the smoke's about to clear. He could be in trouble. Now it's starting to back off towards Beach, but Lucky's there to join up with him. I think with that spot, you have to just give it up. It's done now. Stuck around long enough looking for a gift that never came. 3-0 for Team Liquid to kick things off on their Anubis.
And you can see why maybe some people dislike and players dislike the map. For Liquid, you know, on the T side, the first space they tried to take was mid at 50 seconds left. They were just waiting for some aggression from the CTs early on, and you could see 3D Max first actually checking A main, you know, smoking deep, molling, clearing that, then coming back to react on mid, losing out on that fight. Can't really hold the bomb site with just one player against that split and have to concede the round. It's just the pressure you feel constantly on the CT side to have to make moves and do things, even if your opponents aren't really doing all that much. So great start for Team Liquid on the decider.
Yeah, much needed. T-side Anubis as well. Like you feel like you have to put up a ton of rounds here if you're Team Liquid. So getting out to an early economic advantage, a nice 3-round streak to open things up. Everything going according to plan for the moment. We're still waiting for 3D Max to throw a wrench in those plans, though. We know it's coming at some point.
Okay, this could catch him off guard. 2-man forward main set up. Nerds goes down. Nice work from Maka and Body. He sees a man advantage. And Body actually continues to push. He's hoovering up this free space of the virtue of those 2 kills.
I'm a bit surprised Liquid isn't reacting to take some space mid or somewhere else on the map, because they knew, obviously, one more player there in terms of Body, but there was also an HE being thrown from the side, so
yeah.
Now they're allowing 3D Max the opportunity to reset.
And reset he will. Body, last seen Rugs, is already deep into A main.
If Ultimate stays patient in middle, though, he'll have a chance. Lucky, Gravity, Exercise, and Body all coming back to clear mid, and Ultimate's going to hear this utility being thrown. Gotta be ready for the fight. He will be, just in the nick of time. 3-on-3 now.
Okay, B's open for business. If Ultimate can keep boots planted, which this smoke might do.
It's a really nice fake.
Yep, confirms presence and gets away with his life. Naf and Twists entering into B main. Smoke Temple arrives. This is all shaping up nicely for a post plant. They should be able to get it down. The next question is holding on to this bomb site. They are going to have some tough fights there. Controls the spray masterfully. Ultimate down to Gravity's FAMAS. It's a 2v2 for the retake. I don't see a kit for Gravity and Body. But he's taking Jules, Naf.
Yeah, careful with these fights.
What are you doing?
Oh my lord, it's ugly.
It's terrifying. Okay, so they know where you both are. It's still a crossfire, though, so it's going to be hard to break for the French. Body does get his. Naf in a 1v1. Position noted in an incendiary from Gravity. If he nails this, Naf is forced into the fight. Doesn't have the ammo, doesn't have the health. Gravity, and with a 10-second defuse as well, that feels misplayed.
This is exactly the sort of a round that Chad would reference when he says all finesse has been lost in the clutch. Like, everyone is just swinging and taking fights. I get it, you know, Ultimate, once he gets the first kill, why do you go for the second fight? I mean, if the player is there, you're in a 3v2. Okay, here, you got the kill. You know the second guy is there. Why are you peeking him in a 3v2? Why? And then both of the players now in a 2v2 from Liquid, you know, 3D Max has no information where these players are. You're letting your positions be known and try to take these fights. You lose the fights and you lose the round. Really? Like, they have to come to you and defuse the bomb. It's just a very lazy way of playing the clutch, and they get punished for it.
There does seem to be like a crisis of confidence in terms of like the rule set, you know, like kind of the fundamentals of playing those situations, because everyone at the moment is just thinking swing and be the aggressor.
Not to even mention that 3D Max ecoed second round to buy the third, so do they even have a kit? Right? Like, maybe not, you know, maybe one player has a kit. It's just, in MR12, you really can't allow these rounds to be happening. You can't get complacent. You just got your ass beat on Ancient. Yeah, you have a 3-0 start. Things are going well, but you need to stay diligent.
Yeah, losing a post like that is how it gets out of control pretty quickly. So important round here. There's still money in the bank for Team Liquid even if they were to lose this.
Test for NAF coming up. Gravity swinging. Oh, and JKS just staring at the bricks. They hit every shot. What the hell was that from 3D Max?
Liquid's expecting a flashbang for that kind of a push, right? You have the player looking into the wall playing anti-flash, and 3D Max just surprises everyone. A complete deletion. And now it stings a lot more that you lose that clutch because you feel like you didn't even need to be in this situation to begin with.
Oh, wow. Was there genuinely no flash? He just swung?
Yeah.
Just a full swing. JKS can't believe it. His teammates screaming. They're B, swinging B. Doesn't matter. Oh, 3D Max making a strong case here. What does it leave Liquid with? Yeah, Twist, of course, head in hands after that one. This is a sequence that he would love to forget. You've got what? Tech 9, Mac 10, even a Galil on Nerds. And Gravity loses 50 of his health just to take this early presence towards Con. It is a fight that's coming. Ultimate ready on the line. JKS getting asked questions of outside a main. A lot of early presence from the CTs. Forward. The AWP, once he gets on this line, will limit their options in Con. He should just be able to post up and hold it. This is perfect.
Gravity
this is a good flash, though.
They do have 2 smokes. Oh, very nice flash. Takes the AWP off the angle, but Nert slides in, sees that it's clear. This is a long time to play this with an AWP in this position.
Lucky distracted, finished off, and into the site. Just one man there. Now the AK lies idle.
Yeah, I mean, if you're 3D Max's defense there, you just conceded way too much real estate for basically nothing. Nothing peeking with that flash. You had the 2 smokes. You didn't have B main smoked off. You didn't have dark smoked off. So every avenue was available for Liquid to make that kind of a play. And now you build upon it. Naf adds another kill in middle. And Maka's way too close for this AWP. He's not going to survive with it.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going for it.
That's what I'm thinking. Well, he's looking like he wants to go for it. Yes, make sure that's not going to happen. And Body will just maintain an AK-47 for the next round of play.
Just feels like poor understanding of the macro from the B players on 3D Max. I mean, Liquid, if they're buying, it's going to be a little bit all over the place, so you should probably use your utility early as they put the pressure. Buy time for your teammates to maybe make a play on the other side of the map. Buy time to react to your opponents. Instead, they just die.
Yeah, it felt like a very, very weak defense of that B-bomb site with the way they were playing it. Both players focused on the main choke point. No one really having control of Dark. Gravity was kind of tucked in. I guess it was probably his responsibility to spot the con play.
Feels like if, as soon as Lucky, someone is peeking him from B main, you have to block con. You know, like there's the danger of that B split coming in. Then you guys can double peek the B main player, but there's no counter utility being thrown. Way too easy for Team Liquid.
Yeah, a different flavor. Now they want to test the exercise body duo. Got to exercise your body on A.
Ooh.
They love this boost. It's very effective, but it looks like they know. They've done their research. Oh, yes.
And you come through with the Mac 10, right? If you're JKS, yeah, you do pre-firing around the corner. You could chuck a flash in. He's going to get away.
It's his team.
They're too scared to commit through the smoke, and fortunately, Twist will run him down. Body doesn't get back to a safe haven.
Body's not working overtime in this round. Nerds takes another, and the AWP is going to survive by backing away. This time, Maka chooses to evacuate early on in the fight. And Liquid now up to 5.
Guessing maybe some chaotic comms there, you know. JKS wanting to push through the smoke. His teammates not really ready to following through. Could have been dangerous for Team Liquid, but all is well that ends well. Come through with the kills. Nice flash support from Naf. 3D Max has to say once again.
Okay, Liquid pulling ahead on that T side.
There's a lot of weird questions about showers in the mailbag right now. Did anyone mention showers today on the cast? I don't believe I did.
I don't think I did.
I did.
You did?
Yeah. I said that was a golden opportunity for Team Liquid, but they end up with a golden shower.
Ah. That'll happen.
So what is that?
That was the Naf and JKS 2v4.
Yeah, that's fair.
A gold leaf in the shower? Is that what it is? Like you kind of put like the gold leaf over the water? Is that how you get a golden shower? What is that?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
That's exactly how you do it.
I think you nailed it.
It's just to, you know,
it's like the bougie.
spice up the shower a little bit.
It's how the
give
rich
a little
shower.
color, flavor to it.
Okay, flavor.
Well, hypothetically. Metaphorical
Right,
flavor.
right.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, glad we clarified.
5-2.
What were the questions asking about the shower?
Let's
Specific shower questions?
see. If you had to choose any map to have a shower on, which one would you choose?
Oh, ancient, obviously.
Okay, there was another one down here recently. Shower question. Do you keep shower gel / soap on the floor in the shower where you have to bend,
What?
or top shelf and no bending?
No bending.
No
one wants to
bending.
be doing
No
that.
bending.
No bending. Seems crazy to go for the bend when you don't have to.
I don't know. Some people enjoy it.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Nade out towards middle.
Ooh, getting cheeky with it. Dropping a CT smoke to actually peek and stay active on the doors with the standard mid-util. Gravity backs away. It is going to come down to just those rifles, Maka and Gravity, preserving an A4 and an AWP.
Well, Maka just shifts off. Twists coming in close. Nerds already pressing in towards Khan, and they're just marching in. And nobody's home again. I think one more time we'll see this AWP and M4 save. You will see these pistols push up, try and get a line for some exit kills to bring a rifle into the next round for free. But this is just going to be an easy 6th round off the back of 1 kill from Liquid.
Yeah, you have to play the long game if you're 3D Max, right? We all know how difficult City side on Anubis can be, so if they can just squeeze out a couple of rounds before this half ends, give themselves a buffer to work with in the second half. We've seen so far anything can happen in this series. Hello.
Thank you very much. I'll be taking the 3rd rifle.
That's actually a good find.
Yep.
At the end of the day. Still a 4-round lead in the favor of Team Liquid. But interesting, with the save of the AK-47, there's going to be so much money built up behind 3D Max in their next round buy. Like that, this has actually bought them another buy round at some point during the half.
Yeah.
Which is a very nice luxury to have, especially when you're trying to make a comeback happen.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you could even say that this round here for 3D Max, it's a golden opportunity with the AWP
Yes.
on Anubis. 6-2 the scoreline for our audio-only listeners. 6-4 Liquid's T-side so far. 3D Max going to try and rectify that situation here.
3rd and deciding map. Winner goes to playoffs, loser goes home. Round 9. Maka's going to have the AWP at the B bomb side. Lucky and Gravity there with him. Ultimate misses a chance.
It was a chance. A narrow one, but walking up Con, walking up Canal. Maka's got a great sightline there, yeah, just around the smoke, twists first victim. Gravity's in fact betraying him. It hasn't been spotted out, so Nurse doesn't know about this forward position.
I guess that smoke is missed in Dark to not block over the whole thing?
Can't block it, right?
It was a T-smoke, yeah, it's just been exploited. Accelerating up middle. Loud about this.
Yeah, and Lucky's going to start shifting now. There's a nade in towards camera. Very shallow smoke. Another one coming in after the fact. Nerds moves past it. That finds a kill. Nerds is the aggressor. Over towards Bricks. Oh, and he drops down. So blinded inside the site. Could never find a target.
Felt like he could have won that round for his team 3 different times, but just a little bit unfortunate on the timing and gets blinded at the very end. Important round for 3D Max. They'll have enough money to buy until the end of this half now.
Oh yeah, look at disgust. Not happy with that one.
I mean, that flash from Exercise, he's done well there. He's done very well. Nerds disrespects the incendiary and eats a full face flashbang. 3D Max, they're not going down without a fight. This is do or die. Everything to play for. Aggression out B main. Just Naf here to receive them. He's blind. He's so blind. Somehow not dead. They're hunting him down. Has support now in the form of Twist. It's Gravity, though, that brings down Naf, and the first blood is drawn in favor of the French squad.
He couldn't find any comfort in that little piece of aggression out of 3D Max, but this is good for 3D Max. They were abused at the B-bomb site a number of times, so now being the aggressor on it and taking the late options away. Ultimate over towards Dark, grabs one. There's still one inside the room with him.
And didn't clear it. A lazy one from Nerds. Baits the shot. JKS is there as well. The molly will force body into a decision. I say that, I spoke too soon.
You spoke just as the smoke was being thrown, which took away his need to make a move. But he was in a lot of trouble before that pops up. So 2 players at B, 2 players in middle.
That flash does imply to Twist that there is a forward player. In fact, it maybe even tells him there's two towards that side of the map.
They're giving up B again. They're playing it passively. Body was starting to shift back. Exercise now pushing over the bridge in middle. This is a good timing for this piece of aggression.
Twist just misses the timing. He hears the flash, waits for the push, but then figures maybe it was a fake flash.
Oh, nice distraction. He tried it. They tried it. JKS and Ultimate not falling for it. Lucky and Maka, what have you got? Quiet day in the office from Lucky. A single frag all he has to boast, but if he can get one here, onto Twist. Can't finish his meal. 18 points of health left onto Twist. Bomb going down. Could have been susceptible to the wall bang. Doesn't choose or elect to go for it on the default plant. JKS just the smokes covering and guising his cross towards that platform, and Maka nothing in him, or nothing in it for him.
I'm surprised he's sticking around. He's really risking this all. They're risking a lot, and even though they have the money behind it, you don't want to have to spend the cash if you don't need to.
Big round from Ultimate.
That's twice now Maka's lost his AWP in a situation where he didn't necessarily have to.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was some miscommunication on the side of 3D Max, but Exercise felt like he had great timing to just go behind B main, decides to jump down canals, makes noise, easy kill for Ultimate.
You got to say, JKS does God's work in that round. When you consider he's probably the one who heard the drop and called it out, which is why his teammate turns, and then JKS also spots the push coming behind his teammate, saves his life. That's a big round from JKS in which he only gets the one kill.
Still, yeah.
Huge impact, though.
You're right, you're right. I mean, that's designed to just be two dead Liquid players.
Yes.
Right? The sound bait, the drop, these firing bullets, you both turn around to adjust, and then, you know, you get shot in the backside. But great awareness from JKS, and the fact that he's not shot his teammate as well, who happened to be directly in front of his crosshair as the swing came through. Yeah, big round from the Aussie. 7-3 scoreline for our audio-only listeners. The T side looking good. 3D Max, they'll be satisfied with a fourth. Like, if they can just leave with one extra round on this CT side, they'll feel like they've got a functional half ahead of them.
Yeah, but especially with the buys they've had down the stretch also. It's not like they're economically in any kind of trouble. They've had all the utility. They've had the AWP now in Maka's hands a number of times. Ultimate going to look towards Khan for any kind of a peek. It's not coming, so Nerds takes the opportunity to step in towards A main with the fast smoke. That's a lot of ground gain and a big pressure point to lean on if you're Liquid. All 5 players are here in a 3-man defense inside the site.
How's that? How is that for a nade? Over 100 damage inflicted with just the one HE. $300 very well spent. Here comes the execute. They're going to just barrage in. Nades are finding good connections, and so are the bullets. Exercise sprays down 3 comfortably. Awkward now for Liquid, hoping the AWP can pick apart a couple. There's the first, does dispatch of body. Smoke makes an impact, Spam does connect a little, Ultimate forced away.
Ooh, flank coming in, but Gravity's just paused on top of the hay barrels.
Cool.
Straw barrels? What are they made of?
A box.
I think they're like wicker baskets.
Yeah, wicker baskets, okay. Yeah, no, the door is firmly locked. Maka's got the stairs exit. Gravity has the canals. And Lucky has A main. You've got 40 seconds to try and piece this together with only a Molotov to your name.
The problem is they have their entire fallback is covered. Gravity's looking for the canals. Maka's looking for them to fall back from rugs. So there's no escape for Team Liquid. The only weird thing about it for 3D Max is you have all the information, but you've struggled to find a way to actually stack this A bomb site. Just now, Maka gives it up with 25 seconds on the clock and starts moving over.
Ooh, the fact he's ahead of this might catch Maka off guard. Never mind, Ultimate's dead. JKS thrust into an impossible clutch with 15 seconds left. He'll give it his best go. Cake, bricks, and main.
7-4. That's a good round to win towards the end for 3D Max coming back into this.
Not ideal for Liquid for this last pursuit of an 8th. We'll see how this one went so well for Exercise. Molotov'd out, they get flashed. It's that perfect timing on the flash. He rides out the first couple of ticks of the flame.
I mean, you're thinking B this round if you're Liquid, right?
Yeah.
You're like, we've been able to get into the B bomb site pretty much whenever we want to. Let's just go back there.
Maybe you throw the A main smoke to kind of keep them on their toes at A. Looks like JKS has thrown something out like that. So yeah, A main smoke and then a B finish.
Just showing that same fast opening again. Naf outside of B playing anti. Twist watching for a mid push. JKS and Ultimate now starting to move up along the wall towards B main. Lucky, Gravity, and Body to defend.
Body's rotating off. The mid presence, he has to acknowledge it. This is a great call from Liquid. It just results in Gravity and Lucky on the site. Tech 9s, not ideal, but up close they can work. Lucky, what? Never mind up close. That's a one-tap running from Twists. Gravity with a lot of work on his plate. Oh, Gravity! gravity sprays down 3. JKS responds with a multi of his own. We're into the 2v2. It's Maka and Exercise coming back into this B-bomb site, and the bomb yet to be planted.
Nerds has it over in jail, but they were pausing, looking to see if there was going to be any kind of trickery with these smokes up. Anyone jumping through, anyone breaking and trying to aggress. Now the bomb is planted. Maka and Exercise have to go the long way. They've got to walk all the way around to B main. Oh, this is going to chew a lot of time off the clock.
It's a crazy call to make. Is Nerds considering this? Yeah, okay. If they just go contact walk, Nerds should be good for this. He has no idea. Oh, the timing is everything. Nerds not looking. Nerds is not looking. Finally, he does! He turns around and makes that 8th round a reality. Liquid, they can taste it now. The playoffs right there for the taking. 8-4.
I just flash once.
Backside, backside, dead.
Nice.
Hobbit, 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 Hobbit! Hobbit, stuck!
Backside. Hobbit. Yeah, Hobbit. Hobbit dead, come.
Get
Get
bomb,
bomb.
D main.
I smoked them, Pale. I'll take them.
Mid flank, could be main flank.
Where did he modify? City. Okay. I have another smoke.
2 bullets, guy.
I'm ready for save. Both behind.
Nice! So fucking sick, guy! Nice!
Yes, Sky, it is Nerds that closes it down and secures the 8th round for Liquid at the conclusion of our third map's first half. I got Jason, I got Yanko, and we've got a game. Body run boosted and flying through middle as 5 Frenchmen come charging in towards a stack A site. Oh, he actually hits one of those. Twist just on the drive-by, just on the sliver gap. Gets a 1-tap.
Okay, they're going around the world, all the way back to CT spawn. Nerds going to turn and look towards Temple. He's got this position. Here's the footsteps, so Naf going to be next up. But they back away.
They cancel.
Yeah, Naf's just called that out. Good information, good tracking from Team Liquid, but this is a little bit of a weird situation that you probably haven't theory crafted.
Got to play this one smart. Naf just obviously understandably cautious of B main when there's jiggles. They just have swapped spawns, essentially. Twist's already on T stairs. What is the go from here?
I mean, I think 3D Max equally is kind of like... These rounds normally play out differently in this tactic. You know, like we usually have a kill, we've seen something. They're hoping someone from Liquid is going to rotate completely unawares. That ain't happening.
That ain't happening. And Twist has already hit a banger. Nerds has built a round around it.
Footstep made over in Temple. That's Maka. Still no budge from Team Liquid. They don't really know what the finishing move is.
Oh, lovely. Wow.
Oh,
those clicks. Makes
back,
it look
baby.
easy. Oh, spectacular composure from Naf. It's just ice cold with the clicks.
Yeah, but you have to be so disappointed, I feel, if you're 3D Max and how that pistol round plays out, because actually, you execute this tactic, you don't get anything you want, and the way it just ends up happening is just your team gets picked off one by one with not a chance in any of the fights. Not a single fight was an opportunity for 3D Max to get a kill.
Fucking maniac. Let's go.
We might get a smile out of him if they win this one. Those clicks weren't enough. Fast flank from Ultimate confirms and actually frags. He's ready for them. He's ready for everything. He's ready for absolutely everything here. Oh, 3D Max, this one's over in the blink of an eye. Ultimate even farming cash. The fact that the Orpa got through with the SMG, an extra buff. But the Nafa's in the chat eating good. And a 10-4 scoreline.
Nice to see the Naffers get a little bit of love after the Glorpers have had pretty much the last 2 weeks, you know?
Honestly, it's been a bit of a Glorpopoly.
Right.
Glorpopoly.
Yeah, the Naffers need to step their game up a little bit. Fight back against that oppression.
Exactly.
10-4.
Nafa versus Glorp. I love it.
Okay, now we've got to feel like there's one more wrinkle in this game, right? It's not smooth sailing yet. Oh, there's the wrinkle. Ultimate with an SMG. That's great damage. 1 kill, 2 players down to 9 and 36. Tough loss there for JKS, but Twist is still at the 8 bomb site, and Naf is going to have a very nicely timed flank.
Yeah, the timing's everything. Oh, Twist. He gets the first. He can't. Oh, he can. Turns it around. And now the low HP, the USP can work for this. Gravity walking down the stairs. Twist actually jumping up.
What the? Gravity's going to be so confused.
Gamer, where did he go? Where did he go?
Confused.
I love that repositioning. Gravity had no idea where he'd gotten off to.
Ultimate's got some attitude in this game, in these last 2 rounds. He has the SMG, willing to just sack himself for some aggression.
Liquid's pistols have given them such an opportunity here, a golden opportunity. 11-4, 2 rounds away from the playoffs.
And you force a second timeout from 3D Max.
It could be over. It could be over in a matter of minutes.
And they're buying again 3D Max. Understanding probably, you know, 12-4 even on T side. Anubis would be too much to come back from, so want to steal around right now. But it does look like Liquid will be booking that golden ticket to the playoffs.
That's a nice... The first one's great. Second one a little bit labored, but...
Impressive.
Yeah, it's a nice hold from Twist inside the bomb site.
Thank you.
Got the job done. 11-4. I have to think that 3D Max, on a map like Anubis, right? Like I feel like you could just adopt the same philosophy of Inferno. Get stuck in very quickly at the bomb sites.
Wow, there's a lot of mid-util. Look at them. They're just charging. This is more 3D Max from Inferno, but this time JKS, he knows what to expect. Oh, it collapses! And so does the world around 3D Max right now. They are on death's door. Elimination point, and there's more than they bargained for.
Liquid sensed that coming, didn't they? They just said, everyone get aggressive at your respective choke point. It's going to be fast. It's going to be in your face. Immediately be ready for the fight. And now 3D Max, they've got to run back 8 in a row to force overtime. Otherwise, after a tough series, Liquid is just going to waltz into the playoffs on map 3.
Okay, now if this is a very valuable asset to have seized early, and it's not been announced, presumably Lucky clears? He knows that there's a possibility for someone to have crossed in, and he nails the headshot. Naf gets put down. Opening pick for 3D Max. There's the flash for the rebuttal. Nerds gets greedy. He wants more. Actually tags up Gravity and sends him packing.
Oh my god. And he's just taking complete control of this round. This step forward, the confidence behind it, has all the information. JKS flanking behind him, can either stick around or go towards Khan. They've got so many options now due to this position from Nerds.
Yeah, they have foregone B though. Ultimate holding the cross. On Jail. Oh no, Nert steps in front. Ultimate misses his shot, makes good on it in the second attempt. If he could get another one. Gravity does need to get that bomb across, and Foolish just jumps and tests Ultimate. It's Ultimate Zorb to secure the playoffs.
What's next?
3D Max collapse, and his Team Liquid secured.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
Trash Talk Revenge as well. They were piping up throughout, and it's not good enough. 3D Max, they may have raised the roof, but they are on the plane. Liquid the ones to send them there.
I got chirpy real quick throughout this series, and Twist here just congratulating the boys.